Welcome to SwillinGrog's wonderful world of beer. Yet again, it's a windy Sunday afternoon here in Australia, and I'm finally sitting down to have a beer. This time around, it's Cain's Dark Mild, 3.2% alcohol by volume, brewed and canned at the Robert Cain Brewery in Liverpool, England. Now, this is a beer that I picked up recently via an online retailer. I'd never seen it before. It looked kind of interesting, so I thought I might check it out, because I have found that some of the English mild ales, that are low ABV, can be quite tasty. So I thought I'd give this a go. Anyway, I don't know much more about it, so I might as well just crack this can open and give it a pour. Alright. It's a nice smoke there. And I'll pour it into this nice new Spiegelau Authentis Casual beer glass. Okay. It's a very dark brown. Okay. Alright, looks like I got it all out there. Alright, so, I can smell it from here too. Let's make an assessment of the appearance. Well, the appearance is, a very dark, a very deep, dark brown. Almost black, totally opaque in fact. I can see a little bit of carbonation in there. And, it has, I think when I poured it, it had about just a little under 2 fingers, now just one, of like nice frothy tan head with some really nicely tightly packed like bubbles by the look of things. Yeah, sort of like the head, almost like the head you get on a Guinness actually, but not quite. Alright, so it's really dark, and I'm really going to have to start talking about the aroma, because I'm really picking it up. It's quite pronounced. Alright. Alright, well, as you'd expect, I'm getting, a very strong smell of, dark, roasted malts. There's a bit of chocolate there, bit of toffee or caramel as well. Yeah, but no detectable hop aroma, of course. But this seems like it's really going to be a malt lover's dream, and that's the kind of beers that I like to drink. Alright, it just smells divine. Alright, well, I need to hold this can because I think it's going to blow away in this wind. But look, it's it's got a really nice appearance, and beautiful aroma. So I think it's high time for the most important part of the review, the taste test. And I certainly hope that all this wind isn't ruining the audio in this review, but apologies if it does. Anyway, time for the taste test. So huge cheers to you all. Let's dive in. Alright, well, the taste certainly does, follow the nose. Up front, I'm getting, those, rich, dark roasted malts that, have a hint of chocolate and a hint of caramel there. It also has a very smoky sort of flavour to it as well, interestingly. Definitely getting a bit of wood in there. Yeah, it's quite pleasant. Like, I do like that in a beer. Particularly, this kind of style too. So look, it's very tasty, and very flavourful for something that's only 3.2% alcohol by volume. Alright, well, I think I need to have another gulp, because I'm just dying to. It's so tasty. Well, it's certainly holding that taste profile. I'm really enjoying this. It's you know, going down smooth. I mean, it's got, you know, a fairly low sort of carbonation, so yeah, it has a sort of, you know, creaminess to it, but at the same time it's, you know, quite thin. It's quite light bodied, but you know, not to the point where it's, you know, watery. But look, it's certainly one that's you know, worth trying. So do check it out if you see it. What would I say in terms of its drinkability? Well, it's of course, you know, very drinkable, and you know, it'd be a great one to session as well. But you know, what lets it down, you know, once again, is you know, availability here in Australia and the price point. Sadly, if it was widely available and reasonably priced, well, you know, in the winter months in particular, it'd be one that I'd you know, without a doubt, you know, pick up a carton of. And you know, go through it very quickly, I'm sure. Alright, well, time to wrap this up. I'll have one last gulp and give it a score out of 10. Alright, well, all in all, Cain's Dark Mild is you know, a very solid mild ale. Definitely one worth checking out. So yeah, like I said before, do check it out if you happen to see it around. Yeah, now, as for a score out of 10, well, I'd be more than happy to give this an 8 out of 10. You know, I'm quite impressed by it. There's, you know, nothing offensive about it flavour-wise, and, you know, it's quite tasty, and, you know, quite drinkable, and, yeah. So, I can't, you know, really, well, you know, I mean, it's not mind-blowing, so, you know, of course, you know, I'd subtract points for that, but yeah, look, it's very decent. Definitely a solid 8 out of 10. Anyway, thanks for joining me once again. I'm going to try and squeeze another review in today. So yeah, until then, fare thee well, all.